If you don't like this video in the next 5 seconds, you will hit marker your next trick shot. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Bring you a brand new trick shot tutorial video today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the rocket grapple in particular. I'll show you guys different setups you can do, different things you can do, and a couple of different tricks and tips that I've come to learn along the way. If you guys have never seen the rocket grapple or have never done one, I'll quickly show it now on how to do it. So let's get right into it. For those that have never seen it, it's pretty simple. Basically, you can just look at the direction of where you're shooting and just grapple straight into it. You can do it in any angle. You can do it upwards. You can do it straight. Whatever you want, I don't know if this happens to anyone else. Sometimes happens to me. But when you shoot upwards, sometimes your cursor just goes down by itself. So if you continue to move your mouse up or your stick up to keep looking up, it'll stay consistent. So you'll be able to grapple it every single time. But sometimes, if you just shoot, it doesn't work. I used to run into that issue all the time. So if that happens to you, make sure you do that. So now that we know how to rocket grapple, I kind of want to go into different structures you can build. I'll start off with a very basic one that basically everyone knows and has probably done before. So the first building that you could build is very basic. All you got to do is build a head bop, and then you build a half box that goes up maybe 4 or 5 or 6 up, whatever you're comfortable with. And basically, you hit the launch pad, look back, go into the corner, shoot, and then boom, all set. So personally, I like having the corner set right there because it's easier to set yourself in place. But you can also just do it on the flat piece as well. Both work completely fine, and it's just preference. So I don't know if you guys have seen my streams at all, but I've recently hit a trick shot with this. It's a variation of a rocket grapple. So in this case, there's a floating thing. I'll show you guys how to do this in a second. But basically what you do, you edit it so you land right on top of the launch pad, and boom, go for a shot. In this case, the launch pad launches you right into this, and it goes straight. It makes you go straight up. Pretty clean rocket, to be honest. Oh my god. All you gotta do is put a cone down, launch pad, put a wall, open the door back, and then what you want to do is you want to put a crash pad right on top. Crash pad will break the wall for you, and boom, you're all set. So this is another quick rocket grapple variation. It's almost like the last one. Basically, you just run into it. Pretty clean one as well. If you guys have ever done a backwards B-hop before, it's literally the same setup. Put the clone down, launch pad, build up one basically. Put the crash pad, edit out. And make sure you start from the back so you get enough momentum going into it. And make sure that when you run into it, you don't hold the back key. You want to let go of any key that you are pressing just so you don't go flying back like this. That's the last thing you want. So now that I've shown you guys basic ones, I want to show you a bit harder ones. This might be out of your league a little bit, but we'll see if you guys can do it. This is the structure itself. So the way you guys want to hit this is W key, let go, W key. But make sure you stop moving once you W key at the top, or else you're going to go flying out somewhere else as well. Okay guys? So if you guys have not seen my last video, This is almost like a variation of the first shot that I built in the first one. I'll show you guys how to build it real quick though. I'm gonna put a cone, launch pad, stair. I'll flip it, set it up like that. Come over here right next to the launch pad, build 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Build 2 out on this side, go 1 up, just like that. Put a launch pad right here. In the other video, we put a stair and a floor right there, so it'd make you like head up in that direction. In this case, we're gonna build 2 walls this way. So it's basically like a reverse way of doing it, you know? But instead of just keeping it like this, we're gonna build up 1 over here and put a crash pad here. What's very essential is you edit this part. If you don't edit that part, you're gonna get slammed down. You're not gonna be able to hit the crash pad. And then you're gonna edit that. Oh, you're gonna edit that. Put the crash pad right here, and you're all set. So if you guys have been to my stream recently, I'm sure you guys know this shot. It's the shot that I've been going for a while, but I'll show you guys how to build it. But this is how it looks when you do it. That's how the shot looks like when you do it correctly. You know, it looks a bit hard, but it's actually pretty easy to hit, and I'll show you how to build it in 1 second. So basically, you just want to build high, pretty high. Build 2 up, 4 up, 6 up. Make a little circle right here, essentially. And then on this side, build a ramp. So it's like a little head up type of thing. And what we want to do is go down 1 level. Put a flat here, go 1, 2, 3, flat, little 4 half box, if you know what I mean, little like a head bob style type of thing. From here, go here, and what I showed you earlier, just go up 6 of these. It's like a 6 half box. I don't know how else I could explain it. Edit down. Put a launch pad there, and it's all set. Basically, you're just gonna put a crash pad down right here. Make sure the crash pad's not too close to the down part, like the bottom part. Make sure it's closer to the top, but not too far up. Obviously, I'd put it right here, so it's not hugging the bottom part. And then you put the launch pad here. So some people have issues hitting the launch pad to crash pad part. All you gotta do is land on the middle. Don't touch any of the movement keys until you get to the top, and then go forward. Once you land here, all you gotta do is look that way and then look back. It's pretty easy. That's like a regular head bop. So before I end this, I'm gonna show you guys a couple more things you can do with like a crash pad or anything. One thing you can do is you can grapple like sideways in midair. You just have to time it correctly, just like that. It might be a little hard, but if you practice in creative, you'll get it. You know, it took me a little while to get it, but you'll get it eventually. It's all about practice, guys. If you guys want to know how to do a double rocket grapple, just like this. Essentially, you guys just have to look 45 degrees to the left. Rocket grapple, look 45 degrees to the left. Grapple, 45 degrees to the left. And you can keep doing it essentially, but I mean, I think doing it more than once is like pushing it. Sure, I'll show you guys a little secret. I don't know if a lot of people know how to do this or know that this can be done, but if we come up here, notice how I made a door. The reason why I do that is because I'll show you in a second. Let's say you're going for this rock grapple, normal rock grapple. It sends you outwards. Cool, right? So instead of going upwards all the time, you can use that door to send you backwards. And doesn't matter if the door is open or closed. Both ways work completely fine. So the more well-known way is the half ramp edit way. I don't really like this way. I don't think it's as efficient as the door, but this is what you do. Basically, you do the same thing, you rock or grapple, but instead of staying in the corner, you're gonna go straight up, but lean towards it once you rock or grapple after, and then it should send you flying out. So that's pretty much it for the rocky grappling. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you guys want to see next. I love doing these are actually really fun to do, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. I'll have another upload up pretty soon, but yep, that's it. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day, guys.